And of course, I was muted the whole time. Muted the whole time. Let me start again. Squirrel Masters, custom computing, all track, random miner, custom computing. This is the best intro AI has ever done. Max Voltage, welcome, good sir. Rexman123, WTF is this AI slop? Why is this? I agree. BC, what's up, man? Cartratuhuo, good morning, everyone, and have a great day. You too, man. KE5 ADB finally got Proxmox installed on R710. A Dell R710 server, right? Nice. How is that? How is that, dude? R710, dude, that's an epic server. Rude Puts, Tech Links, Mr. Hobbyist Miner, welcome. Sitting pouring in the rain at my son's soccer game underneath the umbrella, listening to RPM. How I wanted to spend my Saturday. It's raining where you are? Yeah, I think it's kind of raining where I am now too. Good morning, everybody. There you go. Can't hear you. There you go. Yeah. First, I think this is the first time I've ever been muted. Like, I think this is the first time, honestly. First time. Pretty nuts. Pretty insane. All right. So, oh, somebody asked about, did anyone hit blocks yesterday? Let me see. Hash power. We got a lot of people in the G's. We didn't have anybody in the T's. So, that sucked. Oh, this guy got 528 G. Oh, this guy got 5.5 T. Dang it, we were close. Not really. 5.5 T. All these other ones didn't doesn't show. Oh, these are all custom orders. That's why you can't really see. Okay, we've done so many. Done so many. Oh, this one canceled. Why this one canceled? Oh, that was a couple weeks ago. This one also canceled. Anyway, okay, so today's topic is, I think majority of you all know that I have been predominantly going into this whole AI realm, you know, getting GPUs and renting out, doing the whole rental thing, and you know, all that type of thing. Here, let me see here. You guys know. Let's get this video up here. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, so turned off my ASIC miners. Well, after this video, I recorded it. I turned them back on, obviously, because obviously I'm not setting them up yet. I still need to get my 10 gig switch, which I ordered already. Ordered a 10 gig Ethernet switch. Okay, it's not I'm not ordering the SFP plus stuff. That I did the math. I calculated all the parts I would need to put SFP plus in each of the servers. Didn't make sense because they already come with 10 gig. The Intel X550 Intel network card. And so we're going 10 gig on this rack. I do have a Cat 6A port that's Ethernet, so I'm just gonna. I already received the 10 gig SFP plus to Ethernet adapter for the Ubiquity switch that I bought, which was Ubiquity Store. There we go. Switching, let me see, I'll show you guys which switch I bought off the Ubiquity store. It is going to be I believe I ordered this one. There we go. Yeah, I ordered this one. This is the one. This is the one I ordered. Techman, why not just get server racks? Techman, I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep this shelf. I don't want to bother taking it out. I don't know where else to put it. To go out and buy, I don't know, 2 server racks and such. You know what? I just, in case I need to move ASICs or some other stuff onto a shelf, I need to keep this here. So my plan is I can at least fit, I think 3 or 4 servers across each level. And yeah, plus I didn't get any rails. It didn't come with any rails. So that's another thing. Okay, I don't want to go out and buy the, I don't know, you can buy like general you can buy general rails for servers. They just sit underneath. They're not things that like they go into the sides or anything. Like over here, they're just rails that sit underneath the 4U servers. I'm not gonna go that way. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna go utilize my my shelf that I have now. I don't need to spend any other money. I'm keeping this extremely low in cost. Like I'm going like, this is like full-on budget GPU rental AI. Like I'm like the budget of the budget. I ain't going like AMD Epics and PCIe 4, PCIe 5.0. I'm not going that route. I'm not spending hundreds of thousands of dollars here. I'm spending less than a couple. I spent $5,000 on the servers, right? I already spent I bought the switch already, the 10 gig switch, which is the did I show you guys already? Where is it here? Where did I put it? Switch. This one. So you may ask, right? Red Panda, why did you get this switch? Why didn't you get one with more ports? So I'm expecting, okay, you all know I have only 3 30 amp circuits here, right? 3 30 amp 240 volt circuits. I'm suspecting that I am probably going to go over the 1500 watts if I utilized all 10 servers. Depending what GPUs I have, of course, on the rack, right? So I don't know, right? Depending whoever rents it, how much power they're gonna draw. And like, you know, right now, you guys know I'm on Simple Pod, and someone's been renting my 3090s and they're just not using any power at all. Maybe sometimes I see one GPU go up to 400 watts, 350 watts, but that's it. Like I see one jump up maybe a couple hours during the day. This whole rig never goes above like 700 watts. All right, 6x3090s. Whoever's renting them, let's see, look, there you go, 384. Look, it just jumped up to 384 watts. It like goes up and then, you know, goes back down. So I don't know if this is the case for all GPU rentals. See, now it's back down to 114, right? So like, it's like, I don't know how much power some of these guys are going to use. So I can't really say if I'm going to actually utilize all 10 of these servers on my rack, right? On my server rack. So I just don't, there's not a server rack. It's just a metal shelf from Home Depot. So that's the thing. I just don't know how much power is going to be utilized. So that's why I got the 8 port, because I'm expecting not to be putting all 10 servers on this rack. Okay. I'm expecting that maybe six servers. Like, let's say I put Swamp 7, you're here. Swamp 7. You can tell me. Like, Swamp 7, the 3080s I just got from you. I traded the Turbo 3080s. Like, how much power, how much TDP is each one? 250 or something, right? So what's 250 times 8? That's already 2,000 watts. I would pretty much be getting up to 40% on a 240 volt 30 amp circuit, right? So that's already just one server already. I could probably put maybe another server on there, and that would be it. 2 servers per 240 volt 30 amp. Okay, so I don't know, you know, maybe I could put 3 on one, but it depends. It depends, right? Depends on the GPUs, and also depends on, you know, I gotta have that headroom, right? I gotta have that headroom for in case somebody does rent it at, you know, full bore, you know, 250. So I'm saying 320 watts, gonna push PSUs to the max. 320 watts, okay. 320 watt for each of those Turbo 3080s? No way. No way. No way. Anyway, I just bought this 8-port 10 gig switch from Ubiquiti. I have all Ubiquiti. And it does come with the 2 10 gig SFP Plus ports, so I do have that adapter that goes to Ethernet. So you know, that's all I went for. I know this switch, this one is not a let's see, the switching capacity is 200 gigabit per second. It says 100 gigabit total non-blocking throughput. So I don't know, I put it into chat GPT, and I was just like, hey, how much bandwidth do some of these guys use? And most of the time they aren't gonna saturate a lot. They're not gonna use, like, let's just say my servers got like 6 of them got rented. Is 10 gigabit gonna be fully saturated on these servers? No, I just don't see it. Plus, I've been looking at my other servers that have been rented. These guys are pulling barely any internet bandwidth, like nothing. They're pulling absolutely nothing. Like, I don't know if that's just for these guys, like the specific type of workload that they're using, that they're doing. But at times, most of the time, they're not even pulling anything. Like, they're not even pulling much bandwidth at all. So for having 10 gig internal networking, which I have, you guys know I have, well, you can see this server I have on 10 gig networking, but my internet, my fiber connection is 3 gig up, 3 gig down. So this server, it's completely rented out right now, and it's barely using much power except for one GPU. It goes up and down, like I told you guys. I looked at my PDU. It's using less than 5 amps for the whole server consistently. Okay, for the past like couple months, it's barely used any power, and this whole server is earning like, what's 14 cents an hour times 6? I think I calculated like, what, 500, 600 bucks a month or something earning. It's barely using any power in terms of against the revenue, so, which is great. I that's why SimplePod, they're not allowing me to add 4090s or 5090s right now. They said they're pretty much maxed out there, but they said I can add more 30 series cards. So that's what I want to do. I'm gonna be adding 30 series GPUs here. So that's my plan. Now, Vast. Okay, Vast.ai. I'm also gonna be, you know, adding. I'm gonna be adding some rigs on here. So I have my 3090s and 4090s and currently a 5090 on here, and it's been working good. You may notice here, rental earnings is about, what, 84,417. This is a massive glitch. This is not me. Okay, I don't know why every time I go into my Vast.ai, my account, it shows rental earnings of 84,000. So if anyone from Vast is watching, this is not me. If you could pay this out to me, I would love that. That would be great. All right. But this is not, I didn't earn, I don't know who this is, but I'm all for it. Like anybody, like whoever's earning this much, you know, I'll gladly take it. But you know, just pay this, you know, if you could pay out, you know, 80, I've never seen the 84,000 in my wallet. So, you know, that, that would be great. that would be great. Anyway, just kidding. Anyway, yeah, every time I go into my account, it just goes like that. But, okay, let me go to my real earnings here. Okay. So my 4090s. Okay, so right now I can show you, I think I can show you my machines here. Okay, so I currently have 5 machines up on Vast. So the first 2, actually the last one here got verified in like a day, literally a day. These things got verified extremely fast. But I got 2 other 4090 rigs that did not get verified yet. And I don't know why. I was expecting that these, like the other 3, they would be verified within a day. I don't know why these 2 are not getting verified, and essentially not really rented because they're not verified. But I've been getting let's see here. I've been getting consistently rented now on my 5090 and my 2 4090s. So it's been good there on Vast in that regard for the 4090s and 5090. So I think this platform it's great. Like I got verified a day or so after these rigs got online, and pretty much a day later they got rented. So it's been, oh, this one's running at 71C. I just realized. Ooh, I need to check out how I can. Swamp7, you said you had some script for fan. Maybe the fan's not running at 100, or maybe I have a dead fan. Max says, have you tested them via the Vast CLI? No, Max, and that's what I want to try. Look at this. I got one rig here. This one says 99.02% reliability. Reliability is 99.02, but it's unverified. So how do I? Yeah, you said Swamp7 also sent it to me. You can do a Vast test, right? Some sort of test to get it verified, from what I understand. So I guess I just have to run that. But you said you have to do some CLI. You have to do some CLI stuff, right? So yeah. Anyways, Vast has been just perfect for me. It's been running great. I got fiber internet. My upload speed, download speed on each of these rigs is only a gig up and down, but I think that's, you know, what I've been talking to from a few other people is that in order to get verified on Vast, you really got to have fiber. You really have to have fiber internet. If you have anything lower than 500 Mbps upload, you won't get verified, and it'll take a while for you to get verified. But because I have the higher performant internet connection, fiber, I got verified. Now the other 2 that didn't get verified yet, I don't know what that issue is, but Max says there's a bit of luck involved. Okay, interesting. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I really like Vast. Compared to all the other platforms out there, Chlor, I've tried Chlor, I've tried Octaspace, I've tried a lot. I've tried a lot of different platforms. I'm gonna have to say, as of right now, Vast is probably the highest earning one, and out of all the other ones, I'd have to say Vast has been earning. Maybe not SimplePod. I think SimplePod earns more on 4090s and 5090s. But they're not allowing more 4090s and 5090s right now. So that's out of the way. SimplePod is a more private platform. But I think for Vast, for a majority of people, for the retail people who are doing, GPU rental, I think Vast is the higher, the better platform against everything else that I've tested. I think Vast is the better platform, and to see, you know, my case of literally putting the rigs online, getting verified the next day for 3 of them, they got rented. It's been going good. So my 5090, I put it at 35 cents. Is that a good price? But anyway, it got rented right away. My other two 4090s I have at 26 cents an hour. Is that good? Is that bad? I feel like that's medium. Is that medium? I don't know. I was looking at, I basically did the pricing structure based on whatever the medium is on hashrate.no. They have they have like a medium thing here. So for rented, medium was like 0.317. So I put 0.35. Some of them are rented at 50 cents. 50 cents. That's crazy, man. That is nuts. That's nuts. Super crazy. We got 122 people here, 37 likes. Smash the like, bros. Smash that like, bros. Kim Larson says you can self-test without CLI through hashrate.no. You just need to add an API key. Kim Larson, through hashrate.no, you can do the CLI self-test. You're gonna need to show me that. How do you do that? You can do that? How do you do that? What? Verifications. What? What is this? How do you do this? Show me. Kim Larson, email me. How do you do that? You can do that through, dude, you can see the people getting verified. You can see the people getting verified on hashrate.no. That's actually sick. That's pretty cool. North America, 202. RTX 5090s, 118. 72 4090s. Oh, this is pretty sick. Kim Larson, how do you do that? Sign up on Vast. GPUs. I didn't see any verification thing. John English Tech says Vast and Salad, you can get away with single GPU machines. Simple Pod doesn't want plebeian hosts. Yeah, exactly. Simple Pod, they want clustered GPUs. They want server cases. They want fiber internet. They want dual redundant internet. They want battery backups, generators, all that stuff. Kim Larson, Vast hashrate replace vast.hashrate.no. Okay. Vast.hashrate.no. Oh. Go to cloud.vast.ai, manage keys, select API keys, create a key with instance, read and write. Please delete the API key after test, but we do not store or log the key in any way. Ah. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna need to save this. Has anyone tried this before? Max, have you tried this before? Let me put this here. Need to save this. Pin message. All right, we're gonna save this. Interesting. Okay, so if I can run this and then get my two rigs verified, that would be great. Oh, I'll try that right after this stream. I will try that right after this stream. Interesting. So I don't need to install. I don't need to go through the CLI thing. Max, can you post the link? Max, I posted in our Discord chat, but I'll post it in the. Well, how many people here are on Vast? Let me just do a poll. Are you on Vast? Yes. No. Just simple question. I just want to see how many people here are actually doing some type of doing AI. That's cool. That's really cool. I didn't know that existed. Of course, obviously. Kim Larson, how did you know? How did you know about this? I'm just curious. Kim Larson, how did you know about this? It doesn't add chance of verify, but confirms that your ports are forwarded correctly and able to start Docker on your server. Ah, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we got 12% people here on 14% on Vast. 86% of you are not. Okay. So this is what. Okay. This is kind of another topic I wanted to talk about. So, I mean, I know a majority of you know that I have been crypto mining over the past couple years. I mean, thank you. Rude Puts, thank you for the 52 months, man. Dude, you are OG, man. 52 months. Subscribed, dude. Insane. Absolutely insane. KE5ADB, FAI. You know what? I was with you, man. I was with you for the past couple years. But the honest reality now is GPU miners, this is the transition into from, you know, the Ethereum mining days to GPU rental, which is earning similar to what the Ethereum days were, except it's not mining. It's literally GPU rental for, you know, compute jobs. And so this is something that the transition, people that are like pivoting to AI or GPU rental, it's not an easy thing. Okay, you need server grade stuff. You need the fiber internet, which most people don't have. You do need networking knowledge. You do need, you know, you need the VLANs. You need to do the firewall rules. You need to do all that stuff when it comes to GPU rental. There's a lot more to it. It's not just, you know, with GPU mining, you can have just a simple internet connection and go to town and, you know, set up a rig, put a GPU in a simple computer, crypto mine, and go to town. That's it, right? With GPU rental, there's a lot of other things. There's a lot of other variables at play here, and it's not difficult to learn, to be honest. It's actually for those that are technically inclined, for those that are, you know, that know about computers, maybe networking, it's not that difficult. But I'm gonna say it's difficult for the general person who was crypto mining and are thinking of getting into AI. Majority of people don't have that knowledge and don't want to get into it because it's a bit more difficult to get into the whole AI realm. You know, it's Artipai, what's up, man? Mr. Vipor.net. Yep, and those server cases that RPM bought are 1,500 on eBay. Yeah, Iotapai. So the servers I got a really good deal. That's why I got them. He sold them to me for 500. Apparently he's already all sold out of them. He had like 5,000 of them and they're already all gone. So somebody bought majority of them already. So I don't know if that person who bought them is going to utilize them for AI or resell them. Probably resell them. So anyway, I was going to, I did ask if he was going to resell, right? I had like 20 of you ask me in emails like, Red Panda, hey, where did you buy these? Can I buy some? And I reached out to the guy again. He said, no, they're all gone. They're all gone. Jock McMiner top chat. Thank you. He told me that they're all gone. So I was like, okay, well, okay. So I replied to everyone and said, I'm sorry. He sold out of them. These are not like the best servers, guys. Like these are like from 2019, I think. Like these are really old. These are really old servers. And I did buy new CPUs for them as well. Let me see here. Intel Xeon Golds 6152s, 2.1 gigahertz. They're the 22 core, 44 thread. And I bought 20 of them. I just received them actually. I'll have a video out there. But I need to replace. I need to go now through each server and replace the CPUs, which I don't think I've ever changed an Intel Xeon Gold or Intel Xeon processor or this generation before. I don't think it's very hard, but these heat sinks on them are massive and heavy. So, and I still need to get DDR4. So I have one line on one gentleman that I'm talking with right now, and so that's what I'm getting to. Max says, remember you have an IT background, so it's easy for you to say it isn't that hard, not impossible, but have to be dedicated to learning and prepare for setbacks. And max voltage, exactly. There's going to be a lot of setbacks when you're getting into something like this. Yeah, 100%. K5, I've been farming trucking my whole life. Only experience I have is because amateur radio and Linux. The learning curve is steep on setting up servers. I mean, it's the same idea as setting up, like the same philosophy of setting up a like a computer, like building a simple computer and then getting like Linux installed on it. Like the idea is the same. You do have some other things like higher end components, or you need to worry about the networking. A lot of people, you know, they want you to have higher than a gig Ethernet connection. Some of these servers don't fit NVMe's. Like I have to get U.2s, U.2 drives, and I've been looking at some people said the U.2 to M.2 adapters work just fine. So this is a way I'm gonna try on a couple of them. I did order 2 terabyte and U.2s, like 4 of them. Ooh, they're expensive, man. Dude, U.2, 2 terabyte, like the Intel ones, those drives are not cheap. They are freaking expensive. They're freaking expensive. Oh, but anyway, yeah, the drives are expensive. The RAM's expensive. Getting into this whole realm, it's a whole other realm that I'm not getting into, like the high end stuff. Like I'm getting into just low end stuff, like old performant servers that are like 5, 6, 7 years old, but apparently they're still okay to utilize for some type of GPU rental. Am I going to be earning a lot on all these? It depends. It depends on the platform, depends on what GPUs I put in them, depends what the rental rate I put them at. You know, I ain't gonna put like 5090s in these things. No, I'm not gonna be putting 4090s in these. No, I'm more so looking at 30 series, and I am looking into getting V100s. The V100 32 gigabyte cards are the Tesla GPUs? Tesla V100s. They're a lot older. I think they're based on the 170HX actually, HBM2 memory. So yeah, the V100s are the ones that I've been looking into. Turbo 3090s I've been looking into. I do have a few Founders Edition GPUs that are 2 slotted that could fit in here. So I don't know if I showed you guys the back, right? The back of the server. You guys see this part right here? You guys see this part where the 2 fans are? So above the you know, the IO slots, there's actually a good chunk of space, and I think this part comes off, so I can do 8 by, you know, 8 GPU servers, 8 GPU servers in these. So it's something that I think the height, if I do have GPUs that are a little bit higher, not turbo GPUs or, you know, 2 slotted GPUs, but if they're a little bit higher, I think I can fit them in. Now, yeah, that's the thing I don't know about yet, is the PCIe or EPS connectors. These gigabyte servers, I was reading the manual, I think they're EPS. Like similar to like the yeah, here it is, the Octominer servers. They have reverse EPS or something. I need to see. I need to verify that it's reverse EPS. I just don't know. Max, there is one guy on Vast that has weirdo. Thank you for the 10.
Question: has anyone seen if the Intel out GPUs are at crypto or I renting?
Intel Arc, I have not seen. I don't think the Intel Arc GPUs are any good for AI. No, I have not seen anyone rent those. Yeah. Max, there's one guy on Vast that has the most GPUs deployed, and they are all V100s. They don't make a lot, but they do rent. Yeah. Yeah, the V100s, yeah, they don't make a lot. Well, I mean, I think if the 32 gigs are similar to the 32 gig, there are 16 gig variant, but the 32 gig variant rent as much as the 3090s. So I think the 3090s, sorry, the V100 32 gig cards are okay. Are okay for rental, but let me, I don't know. I'm just planning on getting like just 8 of them to try on one rig. I'm not gonna buy like 30 of them. So how profitable is it if I make a rig with 3060 12 gigabyte cards? Makers Gaming, well, I'm earning 5 cents per 3060 on mine on Vast. Oh, sorry, on SimplePod. So it's, what's the math on that? Not earning crazy amount. 0.05 times 24. I'm earning $1.20 on each 3060 right now. I got 9 rented out of 10 on my 3060 rig. So it is, you know, times 10, you know, it's I'm earning $12 a day on this 3060 rig, or minus 1.2. That's I'm earning $10.08 and 80 cents a day on my 3060 rig right now. Is it insane money? No. Is it over $10 a day? Yeah, it's not bad. Like, this thing's earning more than all of my ASICs on that. Oh my god, I just had this sudden realization. I've had this realization before. This 3060 rig, earning $10, barely using any freaking power. One of them is using 152 watts, is earning combined more money than all of my ASICs on my shelf in terms of profit. My ASICs on this freaking shelf, I'm pulling 16,000 freaking watts, and I'm only earning like $8 a day, like less than $10 a day on all of these ASICs combined after electricity. Let that sink in right now. Let that sink in. At my commercial electric rate of about 74 cents, all these ASIC miners are earning less than $10 a day profit after my electricity bill. Minus the INI box. The INI box is still earning $20 a day. But if we removed the INI box, the Bitcoin miners and Doge script miners, the L9s, they were all of them combined. After my electricity bill, I'm earning less than $10 a day. While I have this freaking old ass 10 by 3060 rig earning more than all of these ASICs combined. So there's the nail in the coffin. There's the realization of why I am getting into GPU rental right now. This is where the money's at. This is where I'm seeing the opportunity. Or, I mean, this has been the opportunity for the past couple of years, actually. I had a gentleman, and I'm gonna find this guy. He told me about Vast and all this stuff like 4 or 5 years ago. He was doing GPU rental even before Ethereum mining. And he said, like, I was in a call with him, and he's like, Red Panda, this is the future, man. You're gonna make more money if you just do it this way. Like, if you get into GPU rental, there's guys using it for compute simulations, all this stuff. And I was like, dude, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, but you need high-end servers. You need all this stuff. And I wish I listened to this guy like 4 or 5 years ago, because man, like he's rolling in it now. He's definitely rolling in it now. So, you know, I think this is something not everyone's going to get into. Not everyone can get into it, because again, it comes with, you need the technical knowledge. You need you need the internet, you need fiber. Like if you're going to be getting into this, you do need to have, you know, some type of networking knowledge, setting up the servers, Linux, all this stuff, you know, troubleshooting. You're gonna have issues. Like I had issues with, actually I had an issue installing a 4090 rig. It kept shutting down, like no matter what. It wasn't even rented or anything, it just kept going offline. So I took the rig offline. It's just sitting right now. So I think I need to build, I don't know if it's the power supply, RAM, the drive, I don't know. It's, you know, I need to troubleshoot it. So it's not all sunshine and rainbows. But when the rig is, when a rig is on and you set and forget it, boy, does it just keep earning money. It just, every day you just keep, I'm earning like $30, almost $30 a day on these 2 rigs alone. So it's, you know, it's good money. It's really, it's plus I have somebody renting all my 170. You guys know, like I have a private gentleman renting all my 178Xs right now. Am I earning crazy amounts of money? I mean, let's see here. I'm earning well, yeah, it won't show here, but he just has SSH access on all of my 178Xs rig. He's running some massive simulation that he's already, you know, committed for the next like half year, 6 months. So, you know, there's people out there that are heavy into renting stuff now, and you know, I think there's going to be a point where it's just going to get bigger and bigger. So yeah, this is why I've been going this route, because this is where the money is. This is the reality. This is the reality right now of GPU rental. This is where the money's at. ASIC mining, unfortunately, as much as I you know, I love mining. You all know crypto mining is my bread and butter, but it's just not where it's at right now. Currently, where the market is, I know we are going up a little bit. Okay, we're seeing a little bit of relief, but is it like earning more than GPU relief? No. Like I said, my 3060 rig at current time is earning more than literally my whole shelf, right? So this is how I think of it. Once I have a lot of these servers on, they're going to be earning, you know, 20, maybe $10 to $15 a day, $20 a day on each rig, depending which GPUs I have. If I have 10 of these servers up, I could be making close to maybe $100 to $200 a day just with these 10 servers. If they're populated with decent GPUs, that is. This rig alone, my 3060 rig, even though I'm making $10 a day on it, you know, these are just 3060s. They're just simple 3060s, right? They're nothing crazy. Like I ain't going with 40 series on here. I was thinking of buying a bunch of 4070s and populating one rig with those, but I think those are clocked or stock at X8. Is that the 5070? Is it the 5070 that you can only go to X8 speed, 5.0 X8? And then the 4070, is it at X16, 4.0? I don't know. But anyways, max voltage. What CPU is in that problem server? Seeing more and more AM4 5 CPUs have their memory controllers die. Yeah, Max. It's the X570 chipset, Max. The 3900X CPU. Memory controllers die. Yeah, that's probably it. Geek of all trades. Wise man's once said, crypto mining is proof of work. AI rentals are proof of someone else's budget. Which, Geek of all trades, you know, Geek of all trades, you probably know this more than anybody. Geek of all trades, because you're literally in that realm right now, with your full-time job, right? You're seeing you're seeing massive investment and customers that are renting or that are looking for GPUs to rent, right? They're looking for hardware to rent out. And all these big entities out there that are investing millions or billions of dollars, they're all private contracts for like OpenAI or I don't know, Tesla, or I don't know who are the other big AI companies out there that are building massive data centers just to fill their, to add more compute. It's, the smaller businesses aren't these massive entities. They're like probably looking towards like Vast. The gentleman that's renting from me, he said Vast.ai or AWS, Google, their services for renting hardware was way too expensive. He hit me up privately. He's like, hey, Red Panda, I don't want to pay absorbent, higher prices like Vast or AWS or Google. He's like, can I, I'll pay you more, a little bit less, but, more so that you're not paying, the fees on Vast for your GPUs. And I'm like, dude, let's do it. And he's more than happy to rent my stuff and not go through a middleman like Vast or SimplePod or Salad even. He doesn't want to pay that extra, some of these platforms I think take 25%, right? Vast is 25%, so they're going straight to the source. So similar, Geek of All Trades, I feel like Geek of All Trades giving way too many secrets. RPM, sheesh, can't tell you anything. Geek of All Trades, Geek of All Trades, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Max, how many running quad channel instead of dual channel quad channels? AI, have you ever upgraded any of those Octominers, or is it 178X? Custom computing, yes, these are all 170. These are all in Octominers, and I have upgraded the CPUs to i7s, 4790Ss, and 8 gigs of RAM. The RAM I didn't upgrade; they already had 8 gigs of RAM. But I upgraded the M SATA disks to 512 gig. Yes, they all have M SATAs. Yeah, i7s and M SATAs. Oh, I got one rig burning here. Geek of All Trades, we had an order recently for quantity 200 X8 SXM6 B200s. Take a guess how much per server they were. Yeah, they were that much. Geek of All Trades, it like 200 to 500,000. Like, yeah, you're talking $250,000 plus. $500,000. I think $500,000 for one. Am I right on that? Like, they got to be like $500,000. $400,000, $300,000. Like those servers are extremely expensive. 400 plus each. Oh, and somebody ordered 200 of them, bro. 200. Yeah. See, like, we're talking massive amount of money here. At 400,000 times 200. That's just that's just $80 million. That's just 80 mil. That's nothing. Yeah, 80 mil. That's nothing. That's nothing. $80 million. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. To these big entities. Here I am going small, very, very small scale. Like people say I'm big scale. I'm small, bro. Like, I know you guys think I have a lot, but this my little measly $5,000 investment in like 7-year-old hardware is nothing. Okay, what I have here, what you guys see here on your screen is nothing. Okay, I know that. I know that I have literally worthless hardware here. But like I said, I am okay with getting into this at this older, lower performant hardware, in which that I think with my ability, whichever ability that I have, I'm nothing special. I'm not smart. Okay, like I said, I'm taking you guys on here with me with my AI crypto mining journey here. I don't know as much as most people here, but I'm going on the way of, expanding in a way that I'm not spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not spending millions of dollars. I'm spending less than like 10,000. I'm going to say after said and done, I'm probably going to be spending roughly about $20,000 to $30,000, including the GPUs. I have done many trades already for GPUs with ASICs. So, I'm not spending an insane amount to transition into this GPU realm for AI. I've been doing it in a way where I'm just, I'm not spending $400,000 on hardware. I'm not spending that much. I think I'm going to be spending upwards to about 30,000 US, once I'm said and done. I'm not going too crazy on this. Okay. I just want to let you guys know, like, I know a lot of you guys think I'm like going full on, like I'm like Red Panda. You think like this is useless stuff. It could be, maybe in a year, maybe in half a year, this hardware could be useless. And like the rental rates for a 3090 or 3060 or whatever GPU, 30 series GPU I'm putting on. Oh, it looks like this GPU is burning. Is going to be worthless in a couple months. It very well could be, rental rates have been dropping on a lot of this stuff year over year. So, there could be a point in time when this hardware could be worthless to somebody and no one's willing to rent it. That could happen. And I just wasted 30 grand. But at this point in time, I'm currently making about, so $30 a day here. My Vast rigs, I'm earning about $20 roughly. My 178Xs, I'm earning about, I think $70, $80 a day. So combined, I'm earning like 130, I think about $130 US a day right now on all of my AI, quote unquote AI GPU rental rigs right now. $130. And the power consumption, I'm using I'm paying like, I think I'm paying like 30, 40 bucks in electricity a day on everything. So profit there is what, a good 80, 90 bucks a day, so like at the end of the month I could be getting about good 2,800 bucks profit after my electricity, and that's with what I have currently. And so I haven't even factored in these once I start adding in these rigs, if I could earn 10 plus, 20 plus dollars a day on each server, I could very well earn well up to $200 to $300 a day after I'm all said and done. If I could start earning 300 bucks US on all of my servers, that is obvious. That would be more than all of my ASICs combined. And I'm using 80% less power. I'm using 80% less power versus my ASICs. So that's where, taking a look at opportunity cost, you're looking at the alternative here of generating some type of income or money generation. The whole AI GPU rental realm is currently where it's at, is the moneymaker. That's where it's at right now. That's where it's at. So whether or not this is going to last forever, I mean, I think it's been lasting for the past 5-6 years, ever since that gentleman told me about it, Vast.ai, and he's been going heavy on it. That dude's just raking it in right now. I think last time I talked to him, he was making like 40 grand a month. Like he was making an F ton of money just renting out stuff. He's got thousands, hundreds of GPUs, high-end GPUs, and he's just making bank right now. So this is the way people are going, right? This is the way people are going. Am I saying crypto mining is dead? No, it's not. If you have access to cheap power, it could still be very lucrative. But for majority of, thank you, Ka Eddie, for subscribing. For majority of people who have residential electric right now, they're probably not going heavy on ASIC mining because it just, they're breaking even or more so losing money on their ASIC miners at this point in time. Do I believe crypto is going to go up? Of course, crypto is going to go up eventually. But is it making the money right now? No, it currently is not. And so the competitive nature of crypto mining right now, where we're at right now in the market, I know the whole mentality of buying ASICs lower price, you know, taking a risk that the price could go up. That's something I'm not taking in the risk right now. Could it be a good play? Yeah, it could be a great play to buy ASICs right now and wait for the market to turn. That's just something I'm not taking hard full on right now. This is why I'm kind of diversifying into the whole GPU rental. I'm going back to my GPU roots, going back to GPUs, because this is where the money's at right now. This is where it is. This is where the opportunity lies for me personally, in which I see that going to this whole AI GPU realm, this is where the money is. And is this something that everyone should get into or can get into? Yes and no. Like I said, if you're not technically inclined, you're gonna have a little bit harder time understanding networking, you know, getting VLANs, make sure you're you know, security wise, OPSEC, you got to have things all set up. There's a lot more to it, you know, doing Linux commands. If people wanted SSH, there's a lot more to it. This is all stuff you have to learn. I had to learn all this stuff thanks to Swamp 7, thanks to Max Voltage in the chat. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like, it's not easy to get into this stuff, and you are going to need definitely some knowledge when it comes to this stuff. And you also got to have the infrastructure. You got to have fiber internet. Fiber internet is honestly the major like decision whether or not, if you're going to be getting into this whole GPU AI realm, is do you have fiber internet or not? I know people, you can do it with coax, but you're gonna have a lot better result going with if you have fiber internet. And that's what I've been seeing with my GPU. Like somebody unrented 3 3060s. No, come back. Anyways, fully electric. So channel name change inbound. Red Panda AI. Yeah. I should be called Red Panda Tech. I think that's what my name change should be turned into. Red Panda Tech instead of Red Panda Mining. No, I'm never gonna change my name. Never. I'm still gonna be in the whole ASIC realm, like, cause bros, like what's coming in the pipeline here is crazy. So like I'm still gonna be doing the whole ASIC mining thing. I'm still gonna be getting the brand new miners in, getting brand new stuff in. Like I'm gonna be in the realm of ASICs and whatnot. I'm doing both. I'm doing both, right? It's something that I'm the content creator. I have the ability to review and do all this stuff. So it's something that I'm doing both. I'm into everything. I'm literally, like, you guys know, I'm literally into everything. Like I'm into so much stuff right now. It's just absolutely insane. And doing it as a one-man show as well. Boy, guys, when I looked at this, I'm just like, what have I gotten myself into? So I'm currently waiting for my 10 gig switch. I need to get RAM. I'm waiting for my M.2 drives, U.2 drives still. It's just, there's a lot. There's a lot to it, man. It's a lot to it. It's a lot to it. So, all right. You guys have any questions or concerns? Let me know in the chat. I can see that, yeah, 88% of you are not into Vast. So that kind of makes sense. I mean, I'm assuming majority of you are not into the whole GPU rental thing because it's a whole learning curve. So, you know, it's yeah, definitely it's a lot, bros. It's hard doing it all by yourself. Yeah, the biggest thing for me is I got to edit my videos, I got to film the videos at the same time, setting up all my stuff. Like it's people think it's easy. It's not easy. Plus, you know, I'm like you know, a full-time parent, you know, taking care of my kid as well. So it's hard, you know. It's hard mentally. My mental capacity is like 50%, okay? The mental capacity that I have continues to get worse and worse. So fully electric, I did not. Fully electric, I haven't tested it yet. Max voltage, does your wife even ask what you are doing? Sunflower Mana says, when I talk about it, all she hears is Charlie Brown's teacher. Max, my wife has absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. And Max, you know what? That's 99.9%, 99.99999% of people out there. Like when I talk to my IRL friends regarding crypto mining or just technology, they have absolutely no freaking idea. Like, do you guys understand? Like, okay, like I have no ego when it comes to hardware. Like I'm like when people say like, oh, I'm an expert in this or something, I'm like maybe 5%. Okay, like I'm maybe I'm that top 95% when it comes to knowing this type of stuff. The people that really know this stuff above me, we're talking 0.00001%, right? We're talking about the self-righteous, toxic, egotistical people, which there are tons of people out there that are, you know, totally into this stuff. I am not, you know, like I am just like getting into the you know, into the innards of this stuff. Like I'm just getting started, you know. I never claim myself to be some type of expert in this, nor do I claim myself to really understand all this. I think I have a good grasp at it. Like I have a good grasp at all this, just not like, you know, full on 100%, you know, like I'm not self-righteous about it. I ain't gonna say like, oh, you know, this is what you got to do, or this is, you know, this is the best way you got to do it, or you're doing it wrong, or I'm doing it wrong. Your guess is as good as mine. The way, like I said, the way I'm getting into all this is like, like I said, I ain't buying brand new stuff. I ain't spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm getting into it a way that's like, I'm trying to get into a way that's cost effective, right? You know, like I ain't someone who's gonna go stand here and say, oh, you gotta buy all this expensive stuff. You know, I ain't gonna go that way. Maybe that's the best route. Maybe you do have to buy the most expensive stuff to make the most money. Yeah, I get it. You know, that's probably the way. Is that the way I'm gonna do it? No. You know, I currently don't have, you know, as much as I want to spend, you know, $40,000 on a single GPU, I ain't gonna spend that type of money right now. I'd rather go this route and try to go with GPUs that I can attain cost effectively. That's kind of how I, you know, been looking at it. Anyway, Mike Anderson says, people come to my garage and people are like, what the hell is all this? Yeah, same. Jock McMiner says, sounds like my work life. I know WTF what I'm talking about. 99.99% of colleagues just don't. Yeah, exactly. Mike Anderson says, you can't explain to people their attention span for what we do is short. They don't have the patience. RedPandaMining. Mike Anderson. I mean, yeah, it's true. It's true, man. Ryan May says, answer the questions everyone asks. Haha, you're getting off topic. Yeah, I'm getting way off topic. KE5. Nobody I know knows I have any miners or anything. I don't tell anyone. They think I'm just a poor farmer. Too funny. All right, bros. Okay, we've been streaming over. I need to go. I appreciate you all. IotaPie says he's not as humble when he talks about working on a Toyota, though. Hey, IotaPie. Hey. Tacomas, dude. Don't bash my Toyota Tacomas, okay? Those are the best trucks in the freaking world, okay? Definitely agree. Toyota Tacoma is the best truck in the world. Easiest to work on. So many mods. It's extremely reliable. Best truck. in the world. Geek of all trades. I sold my Jeep. What? Geek, what? Goat, you sold your Jeep? No, Goat. Why did you sell your Jeep? Don't tell me you bought a Tacoma. Did you buy a Tacoma? Geek of all trades, you bought a Tacoma, didn't you? You did, didn't you? Geek of all trades. I love it. Smokey Dan, tell Panda his wife the package of family. Smokey Dan, you're banned. Geek of all trades, I got a turbocharged Kia K5. Kia K5. Turbocharged. Oh, Oh, nice. Nice. That's pretty cool, I think. Kia K5. What is a mid-size sports sedan. Oh, dude, this is pretty. Dude, this is not bad. Turbo K5. Nice, man. Nice car. Dude, the dash looks like that. Dude, it's like the dash is your whole screen. Interesting. I've never had a Kia. In my life. Does Kia make trucks? I don't think Kia makes any trucks. Kia K5 GT. K5 GT. Okay, let me. K5 GT. K5 GT. This one? GT line OEM. Oh, okay. So it's got like the bigger rims. It's kind of lowered. Dude, this red one? Dude, not bad. Not bad. Goat. Nice, man. Yeah, it's like a spaceship in there. 0 to 60 in 5.4 seconds. Nice. That's sick. Luke, Scott's buying a Miata and putting a G3025 66 turbo on it today. What? Luke, that's nuts. My Tesla will smoke that. Yeah, my Tesla. Yeah, I have an X. It's pretty fast as well. Like 6 seconds or something. Flat gunmetal gray. I'll send you pics in Discord. Geek of all trades. Nice, man. Flat gunmetal. So this one. Like this? Oh, yeah. Nice, man. Nah, this is what everyone needs. 2015 Toyota Tacoma TRD off-road. This is what everyone needs. Everyone needs a TRD Pro 2015 2.5 gen Toyota Tacoma. All right? Everyone needs this. All right? Don't buy anything new. Go out, buy the old generation Tacoma. You will not be disappointed. You're going to save so much money. You're going to have so much fun. It's got the rear locker. You know, dude, like, this is it. Don't buy the new Tacomas. The new Tacomas are crap, okay? These things break down. They got transmission problems. Don't buy the new ones. Buy the second gen. Like, you can buy anything like 2007 to 2015. That's the beauty. The perfect year of Tacoma, okay? 2007 to 2015 Tacoma. Yeah, just go search it up, guys. Like, these Tacomas are bulletproof. They're so much fun. There's so many cool mods. You can go off-roading in them, bro. Like, these are like the pinnacle truck. This is, you know, this is it, guys. This is what you need. All right, the Toyota Tacoma is the best one. Okay, best truck in the world. All right, I will say I will be extremely egotistical when it comes to Toyota Tacomas. I have done so much research and everything. Like, everyone says, you know, go buy an F-150, Chevy, you know, any domestic truck. No. This is it. The Tacoma, even the Tundras, the 2010 to 2010 to 2018 Tundra. Like those, the ones with the V8. Oh, dude, the V8 the Tundra, so good. Like 2015, like I'm actually looking. I'm looking for a. I would love a Tundra. Like, dude, the Tundra is a great truck. It's such a good truck. Dude, the Toyota Tundra, another amazing truck, dude. Like I would love like a 2013, 2015 Tundra. Like those are bulletproof. The engines can go up to like like a million miles. Like the engine is bulletproof. It's such a good truck. Such a good truck. My buddy has one of them, 6-speed. Yeah, I have a 6-speed Tacoma and a automatic one as well. And another 5-speed manual Tacoma, 1999. Tacomas and F-150s are for people that don't really need a KE5. Tacomas and F-150s are for people who don't really need a pickup. Yeah, it's not for like, I mean, F-150s can tow. Tacomas can't really tow. I mean, they can, but like nothing crazy, right? Max, Red Panda Mining is a Toyota shill. Yeah, 100%, 100%. All right, people are leaving the stream. That is my cue. All right, nobody here likes car talk, so I think some of you do, but Ontario Miner, Tacoma or Tundra? Both are good. Autopie, 2011 F-150 EcoBoost, 220k miles for the win. Nice, Autopie, nice. Toyota and Honda. The Honda, no, dude, the Honda truck. Oh, so it's what's the Honda truck name again? Element. Yeah, this guy. What is this one called? I forgot what it's called because it's so bad. Ridgeline, Honda Ridgeline. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. The Honda Ridgeline, like the older ones are okay. The new ones, I heard they're not great. But the older Ridgelines, if you can find a decent one, they're not bad. They're not terrible. But, I don't really like the Ridgelines. Gigabyte Trades, the Ridgeline is on a minivan frame. Yeah, right. Exactly. It's not like the body on frame Toyotas. Ridgeline minivan. Yeah. F250 gooseneck. Oh, dude, BC, dude. You know what? You know, honestly, the F250 the heavy duty one, dude, or what's it called? Yeah, heavy duty F250 20 no, not 25, dude. Super Duty. Yes, the Super Duty F250 Super Duty is, dude, there's the is it the Tremor one? Dude, this one's sick. This one's actually cool. I would love to have the F250. Is it the Lariat F250? Dude, this one's pretty sick. Is it with the 6.2 liter? It's with the 6.2 liter. Yeah, 6.2 liter. BC says 100% F250 Super Duty quad cab long bed. Oh, dude, that one's freaking long. F250 Super Duty quad cab long bed. Dude, that's long. This one's quad cab. Oh, let me see. What the hell is this? 6-door? Is this real? Oh, dude, somebody made a custom 6-door. Dude, hilarious. So funny. Yeah, quad cab long box. Yeah, that's gonna be this, dude. This is massive, dude. This thing. Dude, look how many feet is that? How long is that lengthwise? I know there's a Titan, Nissan Titan had one long box. It was like 24 feet or something. 6 string. I love my 2006 Honda Element. Techman, can you reach the pedals? Techman, I'm taller than you, okay? Techman, I'm taller than you, all right? Don't give me that. Look up the 6x6 Gladiator. Geek of all trades. 6x6? 6x6 Gladiator? Dude, this is not real. This is AI. This has to be AI. hell? This is not real. Okay, I need this. Okay, that is okay. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, that's okay. That's pretty cool. What the, is it dual axle? Is this dual axles in the back? Is that how I'm seeing that? Is that like dual axle? Dude. $175,000. Oh, okay. I mean, that's considering that's not terrible. 175 grand for this. Okay, that's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. This is cool. I like this. I like with the top on. Yeah. Dual diffs. Dual diff, dude. Can you lock both diffs? Dude, could you imagine, dude, if you locked both rear or lock, dude, actually, you could probably, I'm expecting you can lock all three. If you can lock all three, dude, that's wild. Dude, that's so wild. That's so wild. I can't even comprehend that. That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. That's AI. Somebody changed that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Post Armageddon vehicle. Yeah. Could you imagine the looks you would get? Yeah, people. Oh yeah. Yeah, totally. Hilarious. Okay, bros, I gotta go. Oh, Bitcoin's pumping a little bit. There we go. 80,700. Hopefully we can go a little higher. That'd be nice. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's true 6x6. Dang. That's so crazy. That's so 6 string hash rate giveaway. Yeah, sorry, we didn't have a chance to do hash rate giveaway today. Tomorrow. I promise. Tomorrow we'll do hash rate giveaway tomorrow. Okay. All right. I'll see you bros later. I gotta go. I really gotta go. Peace out. Goodbye.
You can't mind this. RPM backwater. Red Panda hammer miner. 6 terahash. 105 watts. CTM. Shop hammer miner time. Can't mind this. RPM. Can't mind this. RPM. Can't mind this. RPM. Can't mind this. My hammer miner hits you so hard. Makes you say, oh my lord. Thank you for blessing me with 6 terahash and efficiency. Can't mind this. Yo, the hammer miner working. 256 going berserking. Block reward incoming fast. Red Panda hammer built to last. 105 watts running clean. Finest home miner ever seen. XT30 connector tight. Lottery mining day and night. Stratum V2 pool connected. Every notch submitted perfected. BTM operation running right. RPM bathwater burning bright. Yo, I told you homeboy, can't mind this. RPM certified. Can't mind this. BTM 6 terahash. RPM Red Panda certified. RPM can't mind this. RPM can't mind this. RPM. My hammer miner hit you so hard. Makes you say, oh my lord. Thank you for blessing me with 6 terahash and efficiency. Yo, Red Panda hammer on the desk, yeah. Limited edition, put it into test. 6 terahash shot 256 right. Wi-Fi connected, running through the night. 105 watts efficiency king. 17 joules per terahash thing. Compact home miner lottery style. Block reward incoming every mile. Solo mining pool, full reward chance. 3.125 BTC advanced, passive cooling. Whisper running clean. RPM backwater hammer BTM supreme. Fresh home miner on the block. Red Panda hammer round the clock. Every hash submitted tight. RPM certified day and night. Can't mind a chance. Every hash, advance. RPM, bathwater, running 6 terahash. Never stopping. 20 red panda hammers, one at rack deep. 120 terahash. RPM never sleep. 2,000 watts efficiency, great. Red panda hammer fleet, sealing every fleet. Wi-Fi mesh, pool connected, right? Shop 256 combined mining every night. RPM, bathwater certified. Red panda hammer can't be denied. Can't mine this. RPM. Can't mine this. RPM. Can't mine this. RPM. Can't mine this. I'm a hammer miner, hit you so hard. Makes you say, oh my lord. Thank you for blessing me with 6 terahash in efficiency. Can't mine this. Hammer miner time. Hammer miner time. Hammer miner time. 6 terahash. RPM. 105 watts. RPM. Shot 256. RPM. BTL certified. RPM. Can't mine this. RPM. Can't mine this. RPM. Can't mine this. RPM. Can't mine this. I'm on my hammer miner, hit you so hard. Makes you say, oh my lord. Thank you for blessing me with 6 terahash in efficiency. Red Panda, RPM, bathwater, BTM, hammer miner time, 6 terahash, 105 watts, Country Tail Entertainment, CT, forever, Ozark certified. That's on the square.